Alright, welcome back to the Shave Den, everybody. Today we're going to be taking another look at one of Fine Accoutrement soaps. Today I've got the American Blend. That's what the cover looks like. I also have the matching splash to go with it. As you know me, I like to have my splashes match my soaps, just because buying a soap, you kind of enjoy the scent. You don't want to be covered up with a different scent. So I'd say either a scent that... a soap that's really strong and then paired with a unscented splash would be great, but it doesn't really make sense to do the opposite. So just looking at the soap, I do remember the other soap I had from Fine, which is Clubhouse, brought out here. They're both really kind of oatmeal looking. This one's a good one. Nice classic Clubhouse scent. Same kind of texture. This one's a little lighter. Maybe it's got less like fragrance in it, but they're both very soft. It's like best way I can describe it is like a real soft clay. Super easy to get a lather. I've already pre-lathered. I'll show you guys the bowl in a second here, but smelling it straight from the can. It's very classic, just clean scent. Nothing crazy that jumps out. No statement. I'm almost getting like a hint of like regular like bar dial soap, kind of odd. So yeah, it's just a nice what's the word I'm looking for? It's not loud. It's not a statement piece. It's just, you're here to shave. It's gonna do a great job. It's not gonna be overbearingly strong to where you walk past somebody and then you'll be like, whoa, that guy's like painted himself with cologne or something like that. So anyways, this is the lather I got going here. I forgot how easy this stuff is to lather. The softer soaps I'm noticing are very easy to lather. I'm actually gravitating more towards softer soaps just because it makes this process much easier. And look at that, I mean, Jesus. So very nice, very pleased with that. Gonna be using the Cube 2.0 today. This thing's looking pretty beat up, but these things are great. They last forever. They sure look ugly after you use them for a little while. And if you don't have the little plate to go with it, this guy right here, you start getting all that kind of buildup on your countertop, which you wouldn't really appreciate, I don't think. So anyways, gonna get the face washed off, and then we'll get into the pre-shave and start our first pass. Wet the bar real quick. And I do like to over apply this stuff. It is super slick. Alright. So I'm curious how today's shave is gonna be. I was torn between using another soap I got, the Pro Rosso white soap. It's like their sensitive skin soap. So wintertime, my skin tends to get dried out no matter how much I try to hydrate it, which can make shaving kind of painful. So I am slightly expecting some resistance or some sort of irritation today. Try my best not to, obviously. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the exact opposite. But sometimes weather's just not on your side. So super like soft, pillowy soap. Gonna get it cleaned up here. And this stuff is super slick. Super slick. I remember using the Clubhouse one, and I was impressed with how little resistance there was. It was just gliding across my face. No irritation whatsoever, which is why I kind of want to save this one for this day as well. All right, let's give that a shot. Kind of scrape off the rest of the soap here. Wash my hand off. All right, for the razor today, I'm still using my Alpha Handle Viper with the Henson sensitive skin or light aggression head. Got a brand new Wilkinson inside here. I've been really enjoying this setup. Get the blade kind of warmed up here. Get into our first pass. I got about 2.5, coming up on 3 days worth of growth here, so it's a little bit more than I'm used to knocking down. So far, not too bad. We'll see how it feels when I start getting in the Adam's apple area. This is my most sensitive part of my neck. So we'll see if it starts to become painful or not. Okay, here we go. A little bit. I think that's just because my skin is dry. Because right here, no irritation when there usually is. I just don't have really like oily skin. So my face dries out pretty bad in the wintertime. Yeah, not too bad. Right there. All right, got the brunt of it knocked down. Should be smooth sailing from here. All right. Quick wash. We'll get into the second pass here. Gosh, look at that. I just can't believe how much this stuff foams up. I know, oh Jesus. I know some soaps are actually pretty hard to get a decent lather out of, even if you're using a lathering bowl. But every time I've used a softer soap, like Holy Ka, or most recently, what's the name of it? Declaration Grooming Stuff. It's a softer soap. It's not like super soft like Taylor-Full Bond Street where it's like a paste. It's just like a clay. But I notice it's enough to easily scrape it out with your finger and get a little dab inside the bowl. And then you just whip that up until the soap disappears, and you gauge how thick the soap is. And you're almost guaranteed every time to have a perfect lather. Just gotta take the time to do it. I'm making a huge mess right now. That's all right. Okay. Good enough. All right. Pass number 2. I'll get this side over with because it was kind of causing me some pain right there. Overall, pretty pleased with the soap. As expected from before. The scent I'm not too crazy about. I kind of like the more like pronounced scents. This one, if you're somebody that's just trying to kind of, you know, dress professionally and smell clean, and not really trying to get a statement piece or have people compliment you on your cologne even though you're not wearing cologne, this is going to be the soap for you. Excellent performance. It's super slick. It doesn't smell bad at all. It just smells, I guess, I hate to say it, but boring. But the performance is great. Super smooth. I like it. Cool. Pleased with it yet again. Razor washed off, get my face washed off, and we'll get into the splash here. Some cold water going. All right. So every time I use this soap, I forget. I don't know what they use inside their soap, but it's a it's almost like an oil base. Because when I'm done shaving, and I've only noticed it really with fine accoutrement soaps, it feels like there's still a slick layer. Like my skin is literally slick, like it's slippery, to where I don't get that with other soaps. I've never had that with other soaps. The post shave with the Clubhouse one, it was actually really nice. Left my skin feeling really soft and hydrated. So I don't know what they put in there. I think it is a tallow based. Nope, doesn't have anything on here. This is world famous American blend. Fine accoutrements, thick and easy, slick and conditioning. Oh, it sure is slick, I will say that. All right, get into the splash here. I love their bottles. I've always appreciated people who use like the old classic bottles. Don't mind the new ones that kind of look like tonic bottles. Just grab one here. This is a frosted black one from Southern Witchcraft, Grave Fruit 2. But they all kind of use this same kind of tonic bottle. It's not bad. I just kind of like these ones. It's like prettier to look at basically on your counter. That's why I also leave Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements ones out on my counter, just because they're pretty bottles. So don't have any more space on my countertop because I have too many bottles, but nevertheless, kind of like it. So anyways, this looks like a alcohol based. Applies desired on face and neck, avoiding eyes and inside of nose. I almost guarantee you it's going to be alcohol. I think the last one was. Do a generous amount here just to see if I can really get a different scent out of this. Oh my god, yeah, that's alcohol. Oh. Okay, interesting. So the soap smells nothing like the splash. Nothing. The soap or the splash smells like I just splashed like a super strong classic Brut on my face. Super strong. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. Yeah, that's the right one. American blend. So, interesting. Okay, so on the face, I'm getting like a lot of Brut. I'm getting a lot of black licorice. A lot of black licorice. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So it that's so funny. Why the heck would they do that? I can't smell any of that in the soap. None of it. Literally smells, this smells like a boring, like just clean dial soap. And this is like a powerhouse, you know, cologne, licorice, musky, Brut. Interesting. That licorice is super unique. I've never smelled that before, but you know when you smell it, it's licorice. It's like black licorice. Black licorice mixed with that musky Brut scent. Still smells a little bit clean, but this definitely brings the musk. So It might be their tactic. I mean, if you pair them both together, you get the soap that's kind of just like, hey, it's nice performance, nice slick. It's gonna make your face feel nice, and then you hit it home with this one. Actually, there might be some menthol in this. I think there is. So my face is getting, as I sit here and like talk about this, my face is getting cold. And it could be, I just put alcohol basically on my dry skin and it's just irritated right now. So I do have a little bit of irritation coming in here. A little bit down here. And I chalk that up to weather. I don't chalk that up to the soap. Excellent performance from the soap. Been super happy with Fine Accoutrements. I remember I was blown away the first time I used the Clubman one. This one, the actual scent in the soap, you can smell. Yeah, very pronounced inside the soap. This one, still kind of taken back. I don't know why they would do that. Maybe if you don't want to use the splash and you want to just have something, it might be cool. But absolutely nothing in here. It's just a clean, almost bar soap. And then you put the splash on there and you're like, oh my God. Yeah, and there's got to be menthol in this. There's got to be menthol. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Again, this was Fine Accoutrements American Blend. So if you guys are looking for new soap, something not so much of a statement piece, but if you do put the splash on there, it's going to be more of a classic statement piece. So give it a shot. I actually enjoyed it. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, I'll see you later.